Ladies and gentlemen, Lieutenant General Joseph Anderson. Assalamu alaikum, good morning, and a warm welcome to all of you as we case the colors of Regional Command Southwest, and after 4 years of persistent operations mark the end of the mission here in Helmand. A special welcome to Generals Karimi and Campbell, Major General Malouk, Brigadier Generals Gul and Nazik, Hassan, Sergeant Major Booker, and all other General and Flag officers, Command Sergeants Major, distinguished guests, our friends from the Diplomatic Corps, our Afghan Security Force and coalition partners, all the IJC team, and most importantly, our RC Southwest team. It's an honor to be with you here today. A special thanks to those service members in formation, American, British, and Afghan, and to those standing before us and to the color guard. You look fantastic. Please join me in a round of applause to recognize these fine warriors. Thanks also to everyone who had a hand in putting this ceremony together today. I'd like to take a moment to remember the more than 4,000 Afghan National Security Force members and the 66 coalition servicemen and women who made the ultimate sacrifice for the betterment of Afghanistan this fighting season. This, along with the more than 15,000 Afghan and coalition soldiers who gave their lives here since 2001. They're an example to each and every one of us. These heroes and their families will forever be in our thoughts and prayers. This truly is a historic day. After years of continuous combat, countless hours of sun-baked patrols, and numerous casualties, this day marks the end of RC Southwest's mission in Afghanistan. Here in Helmand, conditions are set for the resolute support mission, and Afghan National Security Forces are more than prepared to assume full security responsibilities for their country. We're extremely fortunate to have had Brigadier General Yu in command during this period of uncertainty and change. He's an extraordinarily competent and capable combat leader, and for the past 9 months, he has led this regional command with distinction. Under Brigadier General Yu's leadership, RC Southwest supported the Afghan National Security Forces as they relentlessly pursued the enemy. These actions resulted in the kill or capture of thousands of insurgents and the clearance of numerous weapons caches. Today, the enemy threat remains, but due to RC Southwest's diligent and close partnership with the ANSF, the insurgents failed to achieve their goals in Helmand this fighting season. Helmand Province, responsible for 75% of the world's opium production, is key terrain for the Taliban. Tribal ties, criminal networks, and insurgent activity coalesce here to create a potent mix of challenges. Insurgents exploit this complicated web of relationships to maintain safe havens and support their criminal enterprise. Put simply, Taliban efforts here in the Southwest fuel the insurgency across the rest of the country. To tackle this problem, this team helped the 215th Corps develop systems and processes to plan and prepare and lead Corps-level operations like the OCOB and MADIS series of operations. Both of these operations were focused on disrupting the enemy in the contentious northern Helmand region. Partnered operations kept the enemy in Nimruz and Helmand on their heels. These operations maintained pressure on the enemy during the winter months, interdicted the enemy's spring offensive preparations, and set the conditions for the general election and runoff during the summer fighting season. Today, despite exaggerated claims in the media, Sangin remains secure. The government of Afghanistan is in complete control, and the ANSF continue to make inroads against insurgent networks in the region. Much of this success can be directly attributed to the support provided by RC Southwest. Complementing ongoing Afghan operations, this RC leveraged their Coalition Targeting Cell, or CTC, to maintain pressure on the enemy. They used sound intelligence to target insurgent leaders, and their efforts, which included 41 kinetic strikes, placed a tremendous toll on insurgent cells. In the past months, the CTC removed 60 insurgents from the battlefield, including 23 priority targets. While mentoring their Afghan counterparts, RC Southwest also helped both the Afghan National Army and police with developing institutions, systems, and processes across the warfighting functions to ensure long-term sustainability. They emphasize the development of training and medical systems in particular. Understanding that the ANSF's capability depends on effective training systems, RC Southwest helped the 215th Corps establish their Regional Corps Battle School at Sherbak to ensure ready access to training facilities and programs. This institution, now completely run by ANA instructors and staff, oversees several basic warrior training classes along with advanced maintenance, communications, and information operations courses for the 215th Corps each year. Soldiers fight well when they know that they will be cared for. With that in mind, RC Southwest also supported the building of the Roll 2 Trauma Center in Sherbak to provide the ANSF and Helmand the best medical care possible. Today, the facility staff, comprised completely of Afghan doctors and nurses, regularly conducts complex surgeries and rehabilitative care for wounded soldiers. The presence of this facility, combined with the level of service provided by the staff, reassures the ANSF and both Helmand and Nimruz that they will receive high-quality care when it's needed. Despite the very real threat that exists, we are lifting off from Helmand, confident that the Army and police are capable of securing the region. We will remain connected through our conduits in Kabul, and we will continue to advocate to key leaders in the capital on behalf of those that remain in this critically important part of the country. The mission has been complex, difficult, and dangerous. Everyone made tremendous sacrifices, but those sacrifices have not been in vain. The insurgents have been beaten back, and the Afghan National Security Forces are carrying the fight to the enemy. Dan, you're the epitome of a Marine Corps leader. It's been our pleasure to watch you command this coalition team in the most demanding of environments. You masterfully integrated your partners, international, joint, and Afghan alike, into every operation, and the bonds that you forged will have impacts for years to come. With you and Sergeant Major Burry at the helm, we could all rest easy knowing that everything was under control. To both of you and the rest of the RC Southwest team, thank you for your leadership and for what you have done here for both the coalition and the people of Afghanistan. Safe travels and enjoy your reunion with friends and family. Thanks again to all of you for attending today's ceremony. We deeply appreciate all of the coalition's incredible work to create a stable and secure environment in Afghanistan. Congratulations for making your respective countries, particularly our British colleagues, proud, and for giving so much of yourselves for the people of this great nation. Good luck in all of your future endeavors. Make it matter.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brigadier General Dan